So here is the beautiful van known as Moby Dick, aka the Great White Whale, aka the Reverse Orca. Yeah, look at that. All shiny. So precious. Emptied her out for the most part. She still got a little junk in there. And we're going to have to be taking all this out. This carpet's going to go. This tire's got to go. And let's see what else we got going on here. Gonna be removing all of the fabric. All this junk's gotta go. And this is gonna have to go. So this first time lapse is covering me ripping out most of the interior with the exception of like the two front seats. I decided to keep that area completely untouched, mostly because I kind of liked the way it already looked, and I kind of wanted to keep a little of the aesthetic of the original design. I also plan to keep the trim on most of the windows and all the plastic trim in the front. Next thing to get ejected was the heater. I spent an entire winter in the wagon and like I never used it, so I decided it was just kind of taking up space and I got rid of it. It was actually a lot harder than you might think. I mean, I had to take out a lot of tubing in the back and like retie it, and there's a picture there for you just so you can take a look at it. But yeah, that was a whole thing. A whole thing. I had liquid coolant like all over my shirt. It was a mess. It was a mess. But it got done. After removing the heater, I was finally able to remove the rest of the carpet. It was all free floating, so it was simple enough to take care of. I just kind of had to pick it up and roll it up like a burrito. So as far as the carpeting goes, the only parts that I'm actually going to be keeping are the carpeting in the front. There's like a little bit of trim carpeting on the side entrance, and I'm also going to be putting back the carpeting on the wheel well. I'm probably going to take the carpeting on the wheel well off since I'm going to need to be working a lot there, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up either like getting it all dirty and stuff, so I figured it'd be better to take it out. When I was ripping out the ceiling, I found out I was the only one living in the van for the past 8-ish months. Ended up evicting a mouse from a condo we had made out of my van insulation. It explained why I kept hearing tiny footsteps in the middle of the night. It also explained why my ceiling was slowly collapsing in on itself like a dying neutron star. I'm planning to replace the walls, roof, and floor with wood. Not vinyl, wood, like the stuff trees are made of. And the reason for it is because I've walked on vinyl floors before, and it is just... it's sticky. I don't know how else to describe it. It's a very sticky experience, and I really don't want to experience stickiness when I'm walking around in my tiny space. So I decided to go with wood because it just feels so much more like natural. I really don't know how to explain it other than that. It feels better. It feels better. So I'm going to be going with a wood floor. For power, I decided to have two different sources of energy. The first was the Teletubbies baby in the sky, and in order to capture his energy, I decided to install solar panels. His laughter and joy should supply me with enough power to run my fridge, sink, lights, and a few other small electronics. The other one is going to be coming from the battery that is in the front of the van. I'm going to attach that to the internal electronic system, and if for whatever reason I don't get enough power during the day from solar, for whatever reason I push that to the extreme, I can also draw power from the van itself when it's running. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this first video. There will be more. I'll be doing time lapses from start to finish, and hopefully my editing skills will have improved by then. Take care, guys.